Hey everybody, this is Chris Kenga with the AFL-CIO, and we're going to do another training on UnionHall, the AFL-CIO's new labor web tool. Right now we're going to go over the About Us page, which includes updating your contact information and talking a little bit about how officers work. Right now I'm looking at the Alabama AFL-CIO main page, website, and about the About Us section. And I can see that 2 officers were uploaded when we did the migration. And these are actually uploaded from the AFL-CIO's Union Org book. And so these are being pulled from what we actually have in our own database. You could add more, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. Or you can edit the ones that you have here. For instance, unlike LaborWeb, we can actually move the officers around a bit. So if there was an officer that was lower on the page, you could just simply grab it and pull it up. I don't want to do that in this case, but I could change the order of these 2 officers. Another thing I can do is, when we do the migration, there isn't really an image of the officers, but in the future, whenever you add it, they're called bios. Whenever you add a new bio, it'll require you to upload an image. So let's go ahead and click on this one, and I'll just show you a little bit about how to edit it. So here I am on the page. And I can come down here to the Create option, and I can also have the Edit option. The Create option I'm going to save for when I go over the how to add a biography. But the Edit option, I can edit this page, but I have to be on Bren Riley's page in order to edit it. So again, I can be at the About Us page. I just want to do this because it's important to know exactly the steps. And if you wanted to edit this whole page, you could do the edit pencil now, but if you want to do this specific person's bio, click on that, and then the edit pencil. And now I can start to move around editing the bio of Bren Riley. I can change the name, I can change the title, and I can upload a picture if I have one, and it gives you a little bit of information about the size requirements. And I can add a bio as long as I want. I could add a phone number, an email address, and an address if I'd like to. Everything below that is actually a little bit more advanced, so don't worry about that until we do some advanced trainings, including this. Does this person have a leadership role? Don't worry about that. That's for some other purpose. So mainly it's just adding the bio and a little bit of contact information about this person if you'd like to. You can preview it or unpublish it or save it. In this case, I'm just going to X out because I don't want to edit this page. Another thing about the About Us page, and actually all the pages, is down in the lower left corner is going to be the address of your organization, and we also have uploaded the AFL-CIO's logo. If you wanted to edit that, you could come back out to the main page, the main home page, and from here you could click Edit the Home Page and scroll down to edit the location information. You could upload a different image, change the address, or any other contact information that you want. I'm going to get out of there. So let's go back to the About Us page. I wanted to show you that there's contact information in the lower left corner just so that you know it's there. But there's also this Contact Us option. We have a little bit of information about us, but then this is actually a big button. And if I click it, right now it doesn't really do anything. It just comes back to this content. These are actually share buttons where if someone were to click it, I'll just show you what happens. Someone could share your contact information on their Twitter, Facebook, or even via email. So this is not, these 3 options right here are not about contacting your organization. There is currently no Contact Us information on this page, with the exception of the address. So let me go ahead and just edit this page. At this point, it's really up to you what kind of contact information you want to put. We don't add it because we don't actually want to force someone at the organization to have to deal with our chosen form of contact. You might prefer an email address where they can send emails to you. And if you do that, I would use a generic email address or one for your organization rather than one for you specifically, and mainly because you don't want to get spammed or anything like that. So if you can use one for your organization, that's great. If you prefer to use a personal one, that's not personal, but one that's your professional office email, that's fine too. but it's not, it's not the preferred way to do it. And in addition, you can put a phone number as a contact and any other contact information that you think is relevant. It's really up to you to edit that page. Otherwise, the only real contact information is going to be the address in the lower left corner. So that's the Contact Us. And now let's get back to the About Us portion of it, adding a new bio. So I actually want to get off this page. I don't want to do it on the Alabama's page. I'm going to come over here to my demo site. I'm going to go to the About Us page. And here, I'm going to go ahead and edit. I'm going to create a bio. And on this page, really, the only thing you can do on this page is edit the content that's there already or create a new biography. So I'm going to go ahead and create. And I'm going to use Elizabeth Schuler's information. So I'm going to copy her title, or her name and title. And paste it here. And for image, I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'll just finish copying her bio and pasting it. And then for her image, I have one uploaded somewhere here. I believe it's this one. And there is a size limitation, and it's actually, it's hard to make one too big. That's not really the problem. The problem is if you have an image that's small. So occasionally you might get stuck on the small. The big one is fine because you can just resize it once you've uploaded it. It's a bigger issue if it's too small. So hopefully you won't have any problems with that. You could crop it if you wanted to. There's always that option. You can do the alt text. You could say Elizabeth Schuler's name again, and I'll just go ahead and grab that, copy it, and put it, oops, oh no. I'll just go ahead and copy this and paste it here. I can publish, preview, and save as draft. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this on my demo site. And now if I go back to the demo site, because it wants me to crop this image. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it accepted that. It wanted me to crop the image a little bit. But now we have her image and her bio and a little bit of information about her. And if I come back to the About Us page, I can see now that I have one of my officers listed here. And I can have as many officers as I want. 3 is usually good. Most of the organizations that we migrate from LaborWeb are going to have 2 to start with, but you're welcome to go in and add additional officers. And that's basically the About Us page. So it's another thing you can really do to get your site set up and get it ready while you're learning your tool and getting it prepped for when you actually want it to go live, is thinking about how you want the contact information to go, making sure you don't, if you need to edit the far left corner, that contact, and then also if you have officers and images, I would highly recommend getting images of your officers and then working on getting the right one uploaded. And that concludes our training on the About Us section. Thanks.